everybody, my name is Paula from the Real Polish Fanatic blog and Jewelry by RPF. Thank you for stopping by my little corner of YouTube and spending a little bit of your day with me. I do appreciate you being here. Today is part 2 of the OPI Spring 2025 I'm Dreaming collection. This will be the regular lineup of colors. My last video was the Infinite Shine portion. So today we have 12 more polishes to get through, and I'll give you my thoughts along the way. But let's go ahead, we'll just turn the camera around, we'll jump right in. All right, here is a little sneak peek at the swatch wheel, another pretty palette of spring colors. I'll start this book. I got this book when I placed my order. I always order my OPI from polishpick.com, and that's where I got that. They send this little book along with it. Down here it says, OPI, your appointment at OPI's Dream Salon awaits. Introducing a fantastical spring collection of buildable, shimmery sheer pastels that go salon and on. Dream or nail your wildest dreams. There's a little overview of the colors. Very nice. It's called OPI, I'm Dreaming. OP, I'm Dreaming, I guess is what it's called. All right, so we have these on a swatch wheel. We have these painted over black, and I have 10 of the 12 colors on my nails. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the formulas before we get started. So I was painting my nails last night, and the way I've always painted my nails is I'll do a swipe of color, I'll cap my tip, and then I'll do another swipe of color so I don't get, a bump up here at the tip of my nail. So I was doing that. I started on my thumb, and I was doing it that way. So I would do my swipe of color, I would cap my tip, and then I would do a swipe of color, and like most of the color was coming off. So these nail polishes and I were having a fight last night doing my nails. It is a finicky formula, but once you get the hang of it, it is not that difficult to master. So the nail polish thought it had the upper hand, and it did for a while. It did for about 4 fingers, but then I realized I was not going to fight it, and I was going to do what it wanted me to do rather than what I wanted to do. So this is a finicky formula. You don't want to overwork it. You don't want to go over the polish over and over. You want to lay down a coat of color. You want to let that do its thing and then go through with your second and or third coats. So the first 4 fingers I did, if they look streaky in the camera, it's more than likely my fault. And you can compare it to how I did my left hand because by my right hand, because by my right hand, I had given up the fight and let the polish win. So I was doing what it wanted to do, and it was going on much, much better. So just know that this is a bit of a finicky formula. Don't overwork it. Don't go over the polish over and over while it's wet. It will just pick up itself and leave you big ridges of polish and kind of a mess. So with that said, I think that these are very nice colors. I think once I learned how the formula wanted me to do it, it was a good formula. But like I said, very finicky in the beginning, and it did take me a little while to, give in to the polish and do what it wanted me to. Because I've been doing it that way. I've been painting my nails that way for 15 years. Do a swipe, cap my tips, do a swipe. Go back to the second coat, do a swipe, cap my tips, do a swipe. Can't do that. All right, so we'll just jump on in here to the colors now. I'm gonna zoom on in. First up, we have a pretty white. These are all shimmery polishes. Yesterday's collection, the Infinite Shine, had larger particle shimmer in it, and these are all nice fine particle shimmer, much smaller. So this one is called Hands in the Clouds, and I don't have any official descriptions or anything, so I'm just going to tell you what I see. So this one to me is just a white with a little bit of silver shimmer in there. Here you can see it on my thumb. My thumb is 3 coats with a glossy top coat. All my nails are 3 coats with a glossy top coat. And again, if you see any streaks in this one, it is my fault more so than, well, it's the polish's fault for being finicky, but it's my fault for painting it incorrectly for how it wanted to be painted. So, but this is it in 3 coats with a glossy top coat. Once I learned the formula, I didn't have any more trouble with it. So, yeah. So here it is on the swatch wheel. Here we have it in 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats with a matte top coat. And again, I'm kind of really loving all these with the matte top coat. I loved yesterday's because they had the bigger particle shimmer with the matte top coat, and even these with the more fine shimmer are very nice with the matte top coat. So I'm going in here with my 3rd coat of color. It doesn't seem to do the same thing on the swatch wheel, which is what threw me off because I painted the swatch wheel before I painted my nails, and I didn't have any trouble on the swatch wheel. Everything went on very nicely. And then when I got to my nails, it was like, nope, we are changing up the rule book here on you. So here is Hands in the Clouds in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. Very nice white. It's a little bit frosty with that regular glossy top coat, or here looking, you know, glossy since it's wet. A little bit frosty, but not too bad. But with that matte top coat, it's very nice. And that one, I put these over black. I put yesterday's over black also, and none of these do anything for me either. I probably shouldn't even show it. But this one is that one, 1 coat over black with a glossy top coat. Again, the bases are just a little bit too milky if you kind of look through all of these. A couple of them are not too bad, but for the most part, just a little bit too milky to work over dark colors. But there it is, 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. And there's a surprise. The last polish in this collection surprised me, so hopefully you will be surprised also. Here is the next one. This one is called Reoccurring Gleam. And this one is just like a baby pink. And this one has some gold shimmer in it. Here, that one is on me in 3 coats with a glossy top coat. Again, I had to fight with this it took me 4 fingers to figure out the formula and how I needed to do it, because it's just such a habit just to paint my nails how I always paint them. But so this one, if it is looking a little streaky, again, it was my fault more so than the polish. But this is very nice. In 3 coats with a glossy top coat. And that one here on the swatch wheel is right here in 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats with the matte top coat. Again, kind of loving that with the matte top coat. Go in and paint on a 3rd coat. I'm gonna have some comparisons between this and the Infinite Shine line at the end. I also took a video out in the sun and in natural light of my fingers. So if that turns out okay, we will have that at the end of the video also, so you can see it outside in natural light. So here is Reoccurring Gleam. 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. So this one is called Mirror, Mirror on the Awe. And this is just a nice peach with, this one's got some gold shimmer in it also. A nice kind of pale peach. And that is this one right here on me in 3 coats. And again, any streaks you see are mostly my fault for not painting it correctly in the beginning. You'll see my right hand, they look a little bit better because I finally learned. Don't fight the polish. That's the moral of the story. So here's that one. Here it is in 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats matte. Again, really kind of loving that with the matte top coat. Go in and put on a 3rd coat. Oh, I haven't shown, I'm not going to show these over, well, I'll show them since I did it. All right, so here is Mirror Mirror on the Awe, 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. And that one over black is this one right here. These two actually look very similar. This was the pink, the baby pink, and this is the one I just showed you, the peachy color over black. So they both look pretty similar to each other. 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. And then the pink one, 3 coats on its own and 1 coat over black. Over black, these just are not doing anything for me. But you could certainly put it over coordinating base colors, things like that. Up next, we have this kind of mango-y color, kind of an orange, a apricot maybe, like a darker apricot. Let me see. That is not, it's not that color. On the camera, that looks to me to be kind of mustard, and it's not. There's an orange. Let me see if I show it on me. Here it is on me in 3 coats. And this was the last one that I fought with. So again, if it looks a little streaky, that is on me. If any of the rest of them look streaky, then we know it's the polish. But this is it on me. 3 coats with a glossy top coat. Again, I have very short nails, and I'm not seeing my nail line through any of these so far in 3 coats. That seems pretty color accurate to me. It's still showing maybe just a little too yellow. There's just a hint of like an orange in there. I would call this like an apricot color. I think that's pretty accurate, but I can't get it to come out really well here on the swatch wheel. Did I tell you the name of it? This one is called Beauty School Pop Out. And here that one is on the swatch wheel. Here we have it in 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats matte. And those are seeming, I think that looks actually pretty color accurate there. If we're looking at the last 2, that does look pretty color accurate there. See how it's sort of like an orangey, creamsicle-y, apricot, dark apricot kind of color. So go in, put on a 3rd coat. Actually, I just remembered when I was painting this one, it reminded me of carrots. It's sort of like the color of carrots. And this one has got what seems to be like, it's got gold shimmer, but I feel like I'm seeing a little bit of silver maybe twinkle through there also. But here is Beauty School Pop Out in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. And I should be showing these on me too. So here it is on me in 3 coats. Here's this one on me in 3 coats. This was the previous one. The baby pink one. Me with 3 coats. And this one's a little harder to do, but here is the first one that I showed you, the white me in 3 coats. All right, so that apricot-y carrot color is this one right here. These don't do anything for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, it's this one right here. 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. All right, up next we have, I really like this one. This is sort of like a sherbet, kind of like an orangey sherbet color. And then this one has got pink, shimmer in it. I like the contrast. Let me see if I can get this. That seems pretty accurate. It's a little oranger in the camera than it is. I think the pink shimmer lends it a bit of a pink hue. But here it is on me. Again, 3 coats with a glossy top coat. Very nice. So this was the first one that I did not fight the formula. So if you can tell any difference where I didn't get the streaks in this one as I did in the others because I did what it wanted. I just laid down one coat of color, waited a little bit, and I did give it a little bit more dry time between coats also, and then went in with my second coat and waited for that one for a little bit longer than usual, and then went in with the third coat. And I didn't go over, just did one swipe each time. So, did I tell you the name of this one? No. Keep It Surreal. I'm really kind of liking this one with that contrasting shimmer. That one on the swatch wheel is right here. 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats matte. And those do seem pretty color accurate there actually. So we'll go in and put on a third coat. And that deepen that up nicely. So here is Keep It Surreal in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. And that does seem pretty color accurate right there actually. And here it is on me in 3 coats. And over black, that one is this one right here with the pink shimmer. And there it is, 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. All right, up next we have a minty green. This one is called Appointment Confirmed. Appointment. This one is a minty green with, again, that golden shimmer. And here it is on the swatch wheel. 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats matte. Again, kind of loving that matte top coat. I say that every time. Here goes the third coat. And here is Appointment Confirmed. 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. Very nice. And that one over black is right here. Just leaves that gold. They all kind of look the same because they all use that kind of same gold shimmer. I don't think I showed you that. I was like, which one is that? This is the kind of apricot colored one. Beauty School Pop Out. That was that one. But this is Appointment Confirmed right there. And there it is. 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. I think I forgot to show you this one on me. This is Appointment Confirmed. And here it is on me. 3 coats with a glossy top coat. So by now I am doing it streak free, hopefully. So if you see any streaks in there, then we know it is the formula and not my application. But I don't think, to my eye, these don't look streaky. So there it is, 3 coats with a glossy top coat. And here it is 3 coats on the swatch wheel and 3 coats on me. All right. Moving on to kind of a teal color with some blue shimmer. This one is called Reality Check Ya Out. And like I said, just a pretty teal with this blue. I think it may have some green shimmer in there too. Kind of a blue and green shimmer. This is this one on me in 3 coats with a glossy top coat. Again, I'm not seeing my nail line through any of these, so that is good. I like this one too, that's a pretty color. And here that one is on the swatch wheel. Here we have it in 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats matte. Very nice. It's coming out a little bluer. Let me see if I put this behind. No. It's a little bit more of a green leaning teal. It's looking very blue there in the camera, but let's go ahead and put on our 3rd coat and take another look. So here is Reality Check You Out, 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. Again, it is not that blue color. This is a green. What could I put behind there? Definitely not that. It's not that blue of a color. It's not like a turquoise. Or if it is a turquoise, it's a green leaning turquoise. It is definitely green. Maybe you'll see it on my nails out in the sun. And after my goodbyes, I'll have an out in the sun video. So that one is this one right here, kind of blue. I think it's that one. Where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So it's this one right here with the blue shimmer behind. And that one is here, 3 coats on its own, 1 coat over black. Again, that is not very color accurate though, the one on its own. But here it is on me. Up next we have this one right here, sort of a baby blue cornflower kind of a color with this golden shimmer. This one is called Here We Go. Very nice. That one on me is right here. I'm kind of liking this one with that contrasting gold shimmer against that sort of, when I was painting it, I thought cornflower again. This is like a, kind of, I don't know what color this is. This is sort of like a, I'm just gonna say it's a pale blue. Here it is on the swatch wheel. 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats matte. Again, like that with the matte top coat. And here goes a 3rd coat. I guess this is just sort of like a baby blue with that greenish kind of shimmer. I think that's a pretty good accurate color. And here's Here We Go. 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. And that one is here on me. Yeah, I like this one. All right, up next we have this one here. This is sort of like a periwinkle blue, kind of a gray blue with the blue shimmer. And that seems pretty color accurate. It's coming out a little more purple on the camera. Let's see if we do sort of half and half. It's a little more dusty and a little more blue. That's not too far off. This one is called Happy Place. And that's this one right here on me. I'm kind of loving the shade of, it's like a dusty, periwinkle-y, cornflowery blue. 3 coats with a glossy top coat on my pinky. And that one is right here on the swatch wheel in 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats matte. Again, that's just coming out. Sorry for bumping the camera. Yeah, it is. it's coming out way too purple and way too dark than what I see in person. Let's go in and put on a third coat. All right, so here is Happy Place. 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. And that is darker than it is in person. It's not, let me see. No. Yeah, this is more of just a light kind of cornflower periwinkle. It is not that dark. Let me see. That's actually not too far off from the color. It's still a little bit dark there, but that's a little bit closer. All right, so here it is. 3 coats on the swatch wheel, 3 coats on me. But I do like the color of this one. And I don't think I've been showing you these again. All right, 1, 2, 3. So this is the one we just talked about over black. Happy Place right there. And this one looks almost the same. This was Here We Go. I think I showed you the others. All right, up next is a pretty purple. This one I did not put on my hands. This is just a pretty dusty purple. Kind of a mauve-y purple. You'll see on the swatch wheel here in a second. This one is called Grape Escape. I don't have this one on my nails. But if we look here, this is it in 1 coat, so you can see why I say it's kind of mauve-y. 1 coat and 2 coats. Look just a little bit mauve-y. 3 coats starts to look purple again. It's coming out darker also than it is in person. Let's go in and put on a 3rd coat. So that does deepen it up, brings out a little bit more purple. This one's got like a blue shimmer in it. So here is a Grape Escape in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. And that is just a little bit darker than it is in person. All right, we got 2 more to go. Up next we have kind of a very pale gray or a silver, and this one has got this gold shimmer. So that's kind of fun, that contrast. That one on me is right here on my thumb, 3 coats with a glossy top coat. So I kind of like that one. I like the contrast of the silver with the gold shimmer. So here's that one in 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats matte. That seems pretty accurate right there. Put on a 3rd coat. I wasn't sure what this one was from the bottle because it almost looked to have like a little bit of a purple tinge, but I don't think it does. I think it's just sort of a silvery gray. And that is pretty color accurate right there. These 3 right here. So here is, oh, I didn't give you the name either. Gosh darn it. Welcome to Your Whirl in 1 coat, 3 coats, and 3 coats matte. And there it is. 3 coats on the swatch wheel and 3 coats on me. And just to show you the difference between, this was the first one that we looked at, this white, and then this is like that gray. And here they are on me, the difference. So you can see the white here on my left hand and that gray on my right hand. So the white has got like white and silver shimmer, and the gray has got that golden shimmer. Just to show you the difference. All right, the last one. This was a surprise to me when I unboxed these last night. Here we have, I don't know if I can even get it to show up. We have a holographic, a linear holographic. And I'm gonna see if we can use this one as a topper too. I'm gonna put it over some of my nails when we get done here. This one is called Case of Glamnesia. And it's just, I don't know how to, can you see that hollow? Oh, just a linear holographic. So that one on the swatch wheel is, it's gonna be hard to see the hollow here under the LED lights, but that's it in 1 coat, 2 coats, and 3 coats with the matte top coat. And again, that right there is pretty color accurate. Let's go in and put on a 3rd coat here. Let's see if I can get the hollow flame. All right, well, we'll see it out in the sun. I'll take this out in the sun, or I'll put it on my nails and take it out in the sun. But this is just a silver linear holographic. I don't have it on my nails yet. This one's called Case of Glamnesia. 1 coat, 3 coats, 3 coats matte. And over black, maybe we can see the hollow better. Yeah, I think you're seeing that a little bit better there. 1 coat over black with a glossy top coat. Let's see. There, I think you're able to see it there a little bit. All right, so that was a big surprise. I was surprised to see a hollow. Kind of surprised they didn't put it in the Infinite Shine portion, but then I guess they'd had to have put the bigger particles in it. All right, so I wanted to play with this one a little bit while I have you all here. I'm gonna put this over some of my nails and see if we can use this as a topper, kind of a hollow topper. So here we have that pale pink. I'm going very lightly because I don't want to, entirely cover up the base color. Here we have the peach. And here we have kind of that carrot color. And then that pretty kind of coral with the pink shimmer. And here was the first one that I showed you, the white. All right. I think that it is changing the base colors a little bit, but like this now looks more tan. This one also looks tan. This looks a little bit more of a muted apricot color. And that one looks, I don't know what that looks like. And then the white takes on a bit of a silver. See if we look at these two together again. Of course, the the hollow topper is silver, so it will change the base colors maybe. Let's see. Oops. I'm gonna try and go even a little bit lighter this time. There's the minty green. There's that pretty teal. And that kind of baby blue. think this will work. You'll want to go very, very light with it if you don't want it to change the base color too much. It's going to change it no matter what because, you know, it's silver, but there's that kind of periwinkle. And then I'm going to take my camera out when I'm done and go out in the sun again, if the sun stays, and do another quick video. I had already did one out in the sun of just my nails. So I'll do another one with this top, or this hollow on top, and see how it ends up looking. That's going to be the best because it started with a gray base. But here they are. We'll see how it looks out in the sun when I'm done with the video. There's the difference between the white and the gray. All right, so here is the regular lineup. Oh, I gotta come out a little bit more. Here's the regular lineup from OPI Spring 2025. Very nice colors. So when I was unpacking these between this and the Infinite Shine, when I first was taking out the Infinite Shine, I was like, what a beautiful, soft spring collection. And it is. So I think for that, Infinite Shine might win the battle, if there was one, between Infinite Shine and regular. But I think overall, and I do like the larger particles of the Infinite Shine, the larger, this is the Infinite Shine one. The larger shimmer particles, I do like that. And I like these with the matte top coat probably better. But I think overall, it's tough. I like them both. But I think if I had to pick between regular and Infinite Shine, I think I would pick, except for a few, if I could change out a few, I think I would pick the regular line for this one. Let's take a look at some of these and compare a little bit. So in my right hand is going to be Infinite Shine, and my left hand will be the regular. So we start here with, let's see what we have. So here is kind of like, this one is very pale pink in the Infinite Shine. Well, here, I guess I could look at this one. Let me see. Okay, here's one. Here are two kind of tannish colored ones. They look much closer in person. Let's see. All right, I think that's good. So the Infinite Shine, this was kind of like that grayish color. And then the regular line was that peachy, soft peachy color. So here they are matte on top of each other right here. And here they are 3 coats on their own. And then we have, what else do we have? We have got, I'll come out even more. We have got these oranges, sort of. So we have a couple here. So this is like the orangey colors. Not really close at all. The one today was a little bit more carrot colored, and the Infinite Shine is a little bit more orange. We got kind of like a pinky, let's see what else we have. Yeah, this is sort of like a pinky orange. So there they are, not at all, not really close at all. We have the minty green ones. So here is 3 coats glossy of each one, right here. And then 3 coats matte, so not really close. We've got kind of this, those are not very close either. Today's is a little bit more green leaning. Yesterday's was a little bit more kind of cornflower. And so if we look at that one that I called cornflower today, you can see again, not really close. Here is sort of like a, this was, I'm gonna have to pull the bottles of these two. So this one was not really close. What else do we have that could be? Here are the minty greens, the purples. Here we have the two purples. Here are the two matte. All of these are looking darker right now than they do in person. And there's the glossy. The one from yesterday I like better because I love those larger pink shimmer particles there. What else do we have? We have got like so here's kind of like a beigey color, and this was the grayish. I think I might have already shown this one. But then we also had this next one, which was kind of a soft pink yesterday. A little bit more peachy today. Not really close. So none of these are really all that close. Any yellows today? No, no yellow really today. No bright pink. There's not a whole lot of pinks at all. Here's kind of like pinky colors. This one's closer. So yeah, just having the larger particle shimmer with this more fine shimmer makes none of them are really that close of dupes. But let's see. So here's the Infinite Shine. Let me come back in now. Here we have Infinite Shine to this one. These don't look too far off. These are Slay a While and Mirror Mirror on the Awe. But still, one's a little bit more of a tan, the other's a little bit more of a pink. Here are kind of the two orangey colors. Infinite Shine was Dreamsicle, and today's was Keep It Surreal. So yesterday's was just a brighter orange. Today's is a little bit more muted with that pink shimmer, and yesterday's had that gold shimmer, so really not close. We have the two minty greens. Infinite Shine was Teal's Familiar, and today's was Appointment Confirmed. Again, yesterday's was just a little bit of a deeper color. Today's a little bit more pastel. And of course, the blue shimmer in the Infinite Shine and the gold shimmer today. Kind of like this one's sort of like a mixture of these two. The Infinite Shine is Living the Fantasy. And then today we had Ere We Go and Happy Place. So if I take these two, kind of put this one in the middle, it's sort of like a mixture of those, but not close to either. Let's see. Oops. We had the purples. Again, yesterday's has that bigger pink particle. Today's has that blue shimmer. Infinite Shine was called Where Time Stuns Still, and today's was Grape Escape. So yeah, not really close. Yeah, there's not very much too similar between these two. I think I already showed this one, but let me just show it with both of these. So these were today's. We had the pink is Reoccurring Gleam, and the peachy color is Mirror Mirror on the Awe, and the Infinite Shine is Slay a While. So it's this one also is sort of just like right in between those two. If you could kind of mix the two regular lines, you'd kind of get that Infinite Shine. But yeah, so that is what we had. We have this kind of grayish yesterday, nothing similar to that. So these two, Infinite Shine is Susie's Pedicure Throne, and this one from today called Keep It Surreal. So the shimmer in the Infinite Shine is similar, or the polish, the Infinite Shine polish is similar to the shimmer in today's, but otherwise you can see one is orange and one is kind of salmon-y colored. So yeah, not a whole lot of duplications here. These two are not too far, except for the shimmer is totally different. From Head to Doze, Infinite Shine, and Ere We Go. Those two aren't too far off base color wise, but then of course the shimmer is totally different in them. So yeah, so they really make it where it is like you have to buy both of these collections if you want the colors. All right, so here's one last look at today's regular lineup on the swatch wheel. Very fun. Very nice. Here's all the colors with that hollow. See, we're going to see if we can do this as a hollow topper. I will go out in the sun. I still have some sun. So we'll go out and I'll do a little video and put it at the end along with the before the hollow topper out in the sun. Let's go ahead and we'll turn the camera around, finish this up. All right. So OPI Spring 2025 OPI I'm Dreaming regular lineup here. What do you think? I'm liking them. Here's the difference. Let's see. Here we have the one with the writing you can see is the Infinite Shine. The other one is the regular lineup. So let's see if we can get these. So here they are. I'm loving that bright pink from the Infinite Shine. But here they all are. I have Infinite Shine's video up yesterday. This is the regular line today. Here they are on my nails. Of course, I've already done the hollow topper. We're going to see if that will work as a topper. I will take my camera out in the sun and take a video and put it in after the goodbyes, along with a pre-topper video of my nails out in the sun too, so you can see them out in the natural light before I put that hollow topper on. We're going to see how that goes. But yeah, so that hollow surprised me. I was surprised to see that in today's collection. The formula surprised me a little bit until I learned how to get along with it. But yeah, let me know in the comments whatever is on your mind. What did you think of this collection? What did you think? Did you have, if you watched the Infinite Shine portion too, did you have a favorite between the two collections? In a way they're similar, but in a way they're just totally different. So it's hard to choose because I do like the bigger shimmer particles, especially with the matte top coat. But you know, I like the smaller shimmer particles too. So I'm no help. I really like them both. And I think they both are very nice spring colors, but when I opened up the Infinite Shine bottles, I was like, oh, this is like Easter and springtime, and just, you know, it hit me what a pretty color story it was for springtime. And the regular line does that too. Now I'm looking at it. I don't know, they're both nice spring collections. So you just have to choose what you like. Do you like the bigger particles? Do you like the smaller shimmer? You know, yeah, it's all up to you what you like. But if you're new here, welcome. Happy to have you. And if you happen to like what you saw, please do consider liking this video, leaving me a comment, and hitting that subscribe button so you can see what kind of goodies I show in the future. But yeah, otherwise that's really all I have for you today. So stay tuned after my goodbye. I'm going to put a video of my nails up in the sun before I started the video, and I'm going to go out and see if I can get a video to see how that's hollow, if it works as a topper or not. So stay tuned for that after my goodbye, but otherwise, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping in and spending some of your day with me. I know there's so many nail accounts out there that I really do appreciate those of you who stop in and spend some of your day with me, some of your time with me. I do appreciate you. So that's all I have. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. So here are the colors out in the sun after I put a case of Glamnesia, which is that silver hollow. This is after I put a coat of that on out in the sun. So this is my right hand, and I put it on even lighter than my left hand, and I think that that's the key. I think you want to go as light as you can when you apply this one. And here's my left hand, which I thought I put on pretty lightly, but I think that even a lighter hand with it will have the base colors show up better. But I certainly do think that this would work as a hollow topper over certain colors. I think some it may not work as well, but I think overall, I think if you can go very lightly with it, very light hand putting it on, I think that this would absolutely work as a hollow topper.